What's up, everybody?
Hi, how y'all doing?
What we got in here? We got Big Ranch, Rustic, 922, Mike Sampson, Creo.
Small
We
town.
got Small Town, Keith Doc Reed. You know how it is. We just gonna talk.
Yeah, just pull it out of the hip pocket and go with it. You shoot from the hip, man.
Yeah, this weekend didn't do no fishing on my end.
I didn't either. I didn't. I'm not lying to you. I didn't fish. Today I did a little bit. I think I reeled in 2 fish, 3 at the most. What up, Patrick Gray?
What's up, Patrick? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I did fish during the week though. It was a slow week during the week.
Was it? Yeah,
Had to get
yesterday we had Bayou Hunter and his son was on the boat and they was fishing the Muskrat Kids Tournament.
Creo, he's only 2 minutes late. Yeah.
I was trying to be later than that, Creole, but somebody wouldn't let me. I ain't saying no names, but you know who I'm talking about.
What's up, catching fish with us? Thanks for coming in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's Braden. There's the man of the hour from yesterday.
What's up, Braden? Tell your dad check his messenger.
Yeah, get your daddy to check Messenger.
What's up, Bugman? I was gonna go last night, but man, when I was planning on going, next thing you know, Audra's hearing thunder and lightning, and then the rain came. I said, "Yeah, I ain't going out in that."
Thunder and lightning, man. We only sitting at 97, dog. We running cool. We've been running cool all weekend, man. 97. Yeah, he was. He was on them yesterday, boy. But I can tell you that poor little fella was wore out when he got done. Yes,
That's a
indeed.
lot of weight. What, 17 fish?
Yeah, 17 fish at 200 pounds.
He was on that hot bite. He said he cutting grass right now. He'd tell him when he come in.
I thought he was supposed to do. He told me he's gonna do that early today. Yeah. What are you talking about? I was supposed to cut grass too, but somebody wanted to go fishing. So I mean, he really twisted my arm. Oh, he twisted it hard. That's the only reason I went.
Oh yeah, he got a day too, didn't he?
He done all right. Creo said possibly a total weight record in the kids tournament. They're checking on that right now. Your cat said hello.
Want to eat?
Yeah.
Big Ranch said he wanted to go fishing too.
It's going out, Rich. Trust me. Yeah, buddy. But yeah. It's something I want to touch base on, Lance. We're going to get serious for a minute.
Go right ahead.
I don't know if anybody else has been seeing all this bullshit on the internet, on the web, on Facebook. You know, everybody's bull
Mm-hmm.
claiming that we support pay lakes. Okay?
Yep.
Ain't gonna happen. And it doesn't happen. We don't support pay lakes. We're not gonna support the pay lakes. I don't care if a bait and tackle shop that I sell to sells to a pay lake, I'll cut their ass off also. That's how serious we are about pay lakes.
Yep.
So if you take the assumptions that everybody else is assuming, and if y'all sit there and break down assume, y'all understand what it means. Really, you'll understand the spelling of it. We do not support pay lakes. I don't know where they got that bull from or where it's coming from, but I can guarantee you we don't support them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, with that being said, if anybody's got any questions, hit me up on Messenger because I'm the type of guy that really likes to talk to people. And I got the answers for you. And oh, let y'all know something else. I am considered as a con artist. If I was a con artist, I wouldn't be broke right now. Because if you look at our product and the price of our products and the price we charge you to ship your product, which is free, how much conning am I doing? And if you want to know, the German alloy hook, the new line that we just came out with, it is made in Germany. And we have been doing a lot of destruction testing on a whole bunch of hooks. And I'm going to tell you, ain't none of them can stick with the German alloy. That's all I got to say. That's right. You put the product in an angler's hand. You sell to an angler. Somebody orders from the website. He's an angler. I don't know where he fishes. I don't. But I mean, what am I going to do? Call the sheriff in their town and say, hey, I need a background check on this fellow. They're going to look at me and talk to me like I'm an idiot. I don't know what's going on with the product once it's sold.
Exactly.
You can't blame that on river cats. We
What's
sell
up,
product,
Danny?
and I'd be willing that there's other companies and you just pick it out, any other brand, whatever. You'll find out that a lot of their products is used there. I'm not bashing nobody, not saying that to be mean to any company or anybody else, but I'm just saying you do not know where the product goes once you sell it to a distributor that's selling product. You don't know who's using that. You don't know who's buying that.
Oh, cocaine cat over there. He got fast fingers, don't he?
Hey, Lane, Jeremy, Creole, you want to come in here and bring that up, being that you know a whole lot more about it than I do?
What's up, 205?
Good to see you, 205. I'm just venting off a little steam. I don't normally do that, but I had enough of this bullshit. Now you have to take that up with Creole because he is the one had that set up just for you, Big Wrench. I mean, Brian B. He set that up for you. That's what Creole had us do. He had us set that up just for you. I don't care what you're cooking. We might want to enjoy to watch you cook. Yeah, but no, guys. I mean, if y'all want to talk to any of our pro staff, a lot of y'all guys know our pro staff. Y'all know Creel. Y'all know Lance here. Y'all know a bunch of these guys. If y'all want to know anything about River Cat Tackle, contact them. They'll talk to you. Contact them. I'd prefer you to call them and talk to them instead of trying to do it through Messenger. Just call them. They'll explain to you what kind of company they're dealing with and what we run it and how we run it. No why.
Danny. You can always try it, Danny.
Hey, Danny, if you want to come in and try it, I mean, I would really, Danny, if you would come up, I would really love for you to come up because you're just about as, I ain't gonna say that word, as I am, and you speak your mind as much as I do. I really want to, I mean, I want people to understand that we're not ripping nobody off. Our shit's made in Germany. Bottom line. You ain't going to find it in no catalog because the pro staff in this company is the ones that made that design. Their design. They came up with all the changes to the hook. They the ones that done it. I did all the legwork. Yeah. I did all that. But they're the ones that came up with the design of the hook. Not me.
Yeah, you got that about right, Brian.
Nah, Brittany, that was all you, buddy. You reeled them in, you got them up. It's all you. But all right, that's enough venting on all that. But boy, we had a hell of a weekend fishing this weekend, boy. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said, fellas, you know, anybody wants to call me, hit me up on Messenger. I'll take a phone call. I don't care. You know, but Braden did good Saturday. He really did.
Yeah.
The poor little man worked his behind off. That's for sure.
What's up, Mike's fishing home? Ain't seen you in a while.
Because every time he turned around, it was fish on.
Well, if he didn't have a double, he had a triple.
Yeah, we kind of lost one on that triple because that fella had that fish was running all over the place.
What's up, Danny?
Danny Stone.
What's going on?
What's up, my brother?
Man, I'm just sitting out on this river chilling out, man.
I don't blame you. I was on it today, man.
Hey, like them pretty rods out in front of me here. They got them two 10-foot challengers and that 7'6" challenger right there.
Oh, I noticed. I noticed. Trust me, my brother.
Yeah. Got them in the best color they make. Green, baby.
Green. Hey, it's Trio. Look at him. Oh, we get
Oh, I figured I'd come hang out with y'all for a little while.
Sure, why not? Anybody else want to join?
Yeah, anybody else want to come up?
Man, my signal was so bad, you guys really roll by.
You sound clear on
I'm fixing to, you know what? I think I'm fixing to reel them up because, man, the bite is just dead as a doornail here. But I'll hop out, but I'll come back. I'll go up there on top of that observation deck and let you guys check out the river during this show.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll work.
Yeah, we could hear him pretty good. So
yeah.
No, Brian, I ain't gonna burn nothing. We're good. We're good. It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
Probably got some other big dude watching it.
Yeah. No, we've been doing some demo testing of. Well, first we did some demo testing of our own hooks, and then I had a few other brands laying around, So I said, well, let's just do these same things to these other brand hooks, and let's just see how everything stacks up. And we've learned a few things. So far, the wire on our German hooks takes more effort to bend than any other hook that we've tried to bend so far. Now, we're not being very scientific about this. We're just taking 2 pairs of vice grips, latching onto the hooks, and to see if we can open up the gaps. That's basically what we're trying to do here. So far, the German 10-aughts take a lot more force to open up than all the others. We also noticed that the coating on the German hooks takes a lot more effort to remove. The other 2, 3 other brands, I haven't done a bunch yet, but when we bend the other brand hooks, the coating, as the hook bends, the coating starts flaking off. Ours, it does not. And I learned why. Because at our manufacturer, they are actually etching the metal before putting the coating on. That way it stays on better and it's a lot harder to take off. So like I said, we got educated a little bit. And also 2 of the hooks that I tested against ours broke before we could get them fully bent and fully open it up 180 degrees. They just broke. One snapped about 1/8 of an inch behind the eye, and the other one snapped right where the bend starts to come out of the shank. It just snapped. You know, we got it opened up about 9 degrees and then just let go. You know, so, and we're going to do this more scientifically as we get a little time, kind of get some good data and things like that. But so far, just rough testing. We're having a very hard time finding a flaw in the German hooks. That's the good part so far.
Yeah.
Oh, Benoit. Benoit fishing.
Benoit fishing. What's up, ladies?
Creel. What about the heat treat?
Oh, yes, the heat treating. Now, this information is coming from a friend of mine who's a machinist. But after showing him some pictures of our hooks, where they bend, where they don't bend, all this stuff, it looks like that our hooks are heat treated through the shank, and they're also heat treated from the tip up till back behind the barb. Looks like the only place that isn't heat treated is in the bend itself, which according to him, and he's also a catfish angler, according to him, he said it's actually a good thing because in the bend of the hook, that's where you want it to, you want that flex, you want that bend, and you want that give. If you heat treat the entire hook, it makes it brittle. That way, when you go to bend it, it just snaps off. So apparently, it's a really good combination of strength, but still giving you the flexibility and the forgiveness without failing on you.
Oh boy, here's Parker.
What's up, Parker?
What's up, Jerry? But like I said, this is just very much rough testing. We don't have any nothing really consistent to, let's say, put some numbers behind and say, hey, here's everything. This is just basically handing my brother 2 pairs of vice grips and said, here, bend that. You know, that's about as scientific as this is getting so far.
Yeah.
Which I'll be honest, we completely straightened out a German Alloy 12-aught. He did it. I'm not sure if I have the strength to do it. I don't know. Because I saw how much he was straining to do it, and I'm not sure if I could do it. I hadn't tried yet, but I don't know.
As big a man as he is.
I've tried a few different ways with him, and I wasn't too successful.
He pretty much straightened it, and the great part is straightened the hook, but it never broke. And he even put some twist in it as he was trying to straighten it. The hook never broke.
That's fact.
And apparently didn't lose any strength in the bending process.
No.
Because when we handed the hook to John, he couldn't bend it back.
Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. So, because normally metal will fatigue when you bend it. Well, apparently it didn't fatigue very much.
No, it didn't have much. No.
Nope.
So I'm gonna, as far as now, I'm not gonna fool with any of that. Y'all the bigger ones. So y'all the bigger guys in the bunch. So y'all can have all the fun y'all want with it.
John gets a kick when we call him and say, "Hey, guess what we destroyed this time?" He gets a big kick out of that. Like, it just makes his day.
I said, here we go.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta do. In fact, I was even given a suggestion on how to do a very accurate real world condition pull test on hooks to see really what survives and what doesn't. So y'all be looking for that in the future. I'll definitely video it. Now, I'm not gonna start calling out all kinds of different name brands and saying this one failed, that failed, that failed. We're not doing that. That's not something I'm into. Right. I'm not. No. In fact, the hooks I'm gonna choose to test against, it's gonna be some that nobody will instantly recognize anyway. Like, if somebody has like a really unique hook that's really obvious it's theirs, I'm probably not gonna test that one, because I don't want I'm trying to think of how to word it here, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to put it out like I'm trying to bash somebody else,
Yeah.
Mike Greenwell, what's happening, brother?
But the thing of it is, it boils down to this. The product is there because we put the effort, the time, and the damn money into it.
Yeah.
To have what we have.
Yep. And it's good for us to know, because when you take a chance and you come out with this new product I say new product, it's new for us. All right. But with a new material and a new manufacturer that we've never dealt with before, there's always that little part in the back of your mind, like, man, I hope this comes out good. I hope this is something. I hope this comes out like we want. And the more we test, the more we try to tear up our own stuff, the more confidence it gives us that we made the right move in doing what we did.
Yeah. Like I told him earlier, I know you heard the live when I explained it to him. It's y'all's design, the Pro Style. Everybody's little piece is in this hook.
Yep.
It's not a catalog hook.
Yep. It's already in this hook. It'll be in the next one, and even more in the next one.
Yeah, because there's
talking about that yet, but
and see, you get on me for that.
Well, I gotta drop a little. You got to keep people in suspense. Come on now.
That's like chumming the water right there.
Little bit. You got to put a little sugar on it. That's all.
Little bit of chumming. Little bit of chumming.
Yes.
But it's to let people know that, yes, we're putting out a very good hook right now that we're very proud of, but we're not stopping there. We are not content quite with what we have. We'll never be content with what we've got. We'll always be trying to do something better or improve.
Yeah, trying to improve.
It'll always be something.
I mean, look, it's like this. It was time for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Time for a change. And like I said earlier, I was the one crazy enough to take that chance.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about one of the destruction tests that we did. I think this one's your favorite, John. The file test.
Oh, that was a good one.
On the point. Now, I don't care whose brand of hooks you use, okay? But would anybody in their right mind take the point and drag it down 10-inch mill basket? Nobody would do that in their right mind, right? Well, we did it. And I can tell you now, after dragging it the first time, that hook, it did not roll the tip at all. And I could still catch the skin on my finger with that point of that hook after dragging it down that 10-inch mill basket file one time. It took probably 6 or 7 drags down that file to start rendering the hook to where it was dull enough where I wouldn't use it. Now you do that. I challenge anybody in chat. You take one of the hooks that you use, regardless of brand, and you do that, and you tell me the results, because I have not done that with many hooks. And man, you tell me how it performs.
Listen. Read Parker's.
Let's see. Got hung up on a water-soaked log in swift current, probably 12 foot long by 20 inches in diameter, and he pulled it in with a 12-aught German hook. Absolutely no damage to the hook. I can vouch for that because I've still got chunks missing out of the 4x4 post on my front porch from doing the same thing. But chunk of wood will not damage that hook. I'll tell you now, a chunk of wood ain't gonna damage that hook. You better get hung up on some concrete or something, or in my case, the gunnel of my boat, to even think about damaging the tip of that hook. And John watched me.
I watched you.
John heard. We were fishing what, John? 200 feet from y'all? Just out of casting range, apparently. And he heard me hook the gunnel of my boat with one of my rigs. He heard it because I heard him do from the bank. I pulled the rig in. I looked at the hook. I felt it. It could still catch my skin on my finger. Threw the rig back out. 15 minutes later, we hooked one of them big yellow cat on it. And I hooked that aluminum boat hard enough for John to hear it 200 feet away in current.
Oh, I heard it. I was like, oh,
yeah. Danny, we're getting feedback from you.
Yeah, some bad feedback. I don't know what's going on with that. Danny, make sure the YouTube app is shut down on your phone. Because that'll do that.
Look what Parker had to say.
Well, Jerry, it's not my fault. Okay, I don't have catcher's mitts for hands like some people I know. Just saying. Jerry's got. He don't have hands.
Yeah.
Well, it is a nice view that Danny's giving us. I will say that.
Yeah, it is
nice.
It's a nice view.
Yeah.
I hate to have to pull a fish up on that thing though. Be hard to do.
I'm about 40 feet above the water on this observation deck. I'm seriously thinking about trying to throw a rod straight out there.
You ain't got hair enough to do it, Danny.
You gonna dare? You gonna dare him to do it? Really?
Yep. Why not? Y'all dare me to do stuff?
Yeah, because we know you'll do it.
Yeah.
Well,
you're that guy everybody brings to the party and gets drunk and makes them do dumb stuff.
Yeah, but I don't get drunk and I still do it.
I know. The fun part.
That means I'd have to walk all the way down that boardwalk, slide my butt down that grassy bank, all the way to that truck to get my gear, carry it back up there, fall 4 or 5 times, then walk back along that boardwalk and come all the way back here, just so you'd be happy that I threw out one rod.
What's up, y'all?
You ain't gotta do it. I know you had to do it.
Yeah, if I walk back down that truck, I'm probably getting in it and driving off. Is that barge real loud when I get over there?
No.
Oh, okay. He's backing that up. He's fixing to park that thing.
We can't hear it at all.
Well, let's see if you can hear it when I get over here closer. Yeah, they pulled up here to park it.
Well, wait. Hey, stop that. Hey, woman.
Somebody got. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to move. I was fishing right there.
I'm waiting.
A lot of feedback.
I was fishing in that spot right there, and he rolled up in here on me.
Man. Seems like you on that river.
Got a bad echo. Jerry Parker. He says,
You make mic muted, Danny.
to Vicksburg.
Yep, that's what it is. It's Danny. For some reason, we get a lot of feedback from it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry's daring me to bring blackberry cobbler to Vicksburg. It's already in the making. So you ain't daring nothing here, Jerry. That's already set in stone, oh boy. That's coming.
What you ought to do is stop right there at New Roads, get him a big old thing of Boudin and hoghead cheese, bring him that, yeah.
I can do it. I can bring him that too.
I can bring that.
Yep. Oh yeah, especially you from down there. You got even better one down there.
Yes, sir.
There's Richard, fishing in freedom. Hey, any other requests?
If I had some hooks sitting on this desk right now, I'd try to destroy them. I just ain't got none. Yep, that's what it is. It's something with Danny's.
Something with Danny. Yeah.
I guess he's looking for his next fishing spot. I guess I don't know.
Trying to.
He's trying to.
How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Oh,
Doing all right. How about you?
It's hot.
Yeah, 97 according to my truck.
Yeah, I just finished cutting grass.
I cut mine at 11 o'clock this morning. Oh, I know.
I was supposed to cut grass, but somebody twisted my arm into going fishing this morning.
Oh, I bet it took a lot of arm twisting.
Oh, it did. It took a whole lot.
We sitting at 58 degrees right now.
I wish.
Lance, I don't
look at
need to hear
that
that
kid
kind of
in here,
negativity.
Look at that kid in here, because I told you something.
58 degrees. It'll be 6 months before we see 58 degrees.
You better try 9.
Yeah, probably.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. Maybe Christmas. Maybe.
Maybe. That's shorts and flip-flops weather for us, though.
Oh, here you go. Fishing in freedom. 65 here. Sorry, not trying to rub it in. Laugh out loud. Yeah, okay. You're not trying to rub it in. If you wasn't rubbing it in, you wouldn't have mentioned it.
And you know what's funny? I was in their neck of the woods last week, and it happened to be just as humid as it was at home when I was there. But oh no, I leave and then it gets cool again. But that's okay. I marked my territory all over Richard and Danny's bait spot. That's it. They ain't catching nothing else.
Yeah. I think Danny stepped in it last week.
Probably. He better not have pulled my stakes out to mark my testing locations. Oh, you better leave my stakes alone. Yeah, look, he gave him a thumb. I bet he saw him too. He probably went over there and saw him.
Braden, you got enough rest?
How's your arms feeling today?
Feeling better.
He was whooped. He was whooped last night. I promise you that one.
I don't think I've been whooped too. Yeah.
Heck yeah, it's a lot of weight.
And especially out of that deep water. Because you got to figure, it ain't just the weight that's part of the story here. It's the deep water, it's the current, it's everything else. It is a workout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That is for sure. It took everything out of me not to grab a rod and fight a fish. I'll tell you that now.
And I was sitting back in the corner and it was puckered. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
One of the real big ones in that deeper water. Just wait.
It's coming.
Oh, this fall it's coming. Promise that.
We
can make sure of it. Now you know the next. Well, I say the next thing, but this fall I'm gonna have to make it a mission. We're gonna have to take Braden bumping on the Mississippi. Show him how to bump. That is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. All his brothers and everything, they all jealous over the fact of what he did. Because he called and bragged. That's for sure.
Hey, I would have too.
Yeah, right. I mean, he did it. He done it.
Yep. I just wish we could have got that one that he latched onto and didn't budge.
Oh, I know.
Oh
That
man.
look, he caught that bait right behind the hook and was just hanging there.
Now, judging by the bite, you think it was a blue or a big yellow cat?
It was a blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was
a
rough
blue.
enough that it was a blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Mm.
you can tell it was a blue.
Okay.
But it was, I mean, right behind that hook.
Yep.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It happens. That gives you a reason to go back.
Yeah, you know he's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Catch Fish with Us says we were on the boat watching. They were about ready to load up the boat and head south.
Yeah.
He need that young man to teach him how to fish.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, the rest of the country, you know, through our online tournaments, through some of these professional tournaments, the rest of the country is finally starting to understand how good of a fishery we have down here. Us three, we've always known it, that live down here. We know that. The rest of the country is beginning to see. And that's why we're so adamant about the conservation part of it. Is to protect what we got. So Braden's kids and grandkids can come catch these big fish too, like us, when we're long gone.
Yep.
Oh, bug man, never heard and didn't hear about that one.
And that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to teach him and get people, teach him that type of stuff and everything so he can pass it on whenever I'm dead and gone.
Right,
that's valuable information. And no matter how much the bottom structure changes, no matter how much the water flow changes, no matter what, as long as you can remember a baseline of the spots that you fished before, they're always going to have something there, unless there's a major drought or anything like that.
Yeah.
You learn the locations and you make notes of what the conditions were when those fish were there. Then after a while, you start learning not only where those fish are, but why were they there. Then under certain river conditions, sometimes not to go check that spot. To go check that spot over there because that's where they should be. Then things start really coming together and being predictable at that point.
Hey, I see Parker says he's planning later this fall coming to Louisiana when those blues start piling up. Well, Parker, let me tell you, if you plan on coming, just let me know.
Yep.
You got a place to stay if you want.
There you go.
That's simple.
There you go. Well, he's got to come to Mississippi at the end of July. And then he just needs to come a little further down the river during the fall.
That's it.
A little bit further down.
Yeah. Yep. And that's one thing, no matter what, when we was out there and everything, me and John was talking in the midst of traveling and going from spot to spot and back up and everything, and stuff that I thought would say, hey, be holding fish or whatever the case may be. And I was completely, utterly wrong to say that there would be fish there. I mean, he pulls up on spot and says, I guarantee there's a fish there. Next thing you know, you look on the chart, the graph, there's a fish laying at the bottom of that hole.
Well, you may have been right at a different time of year.
Yeah.
Maybe a different time of year, fish may have been holding in the spots that you thought. Time of year, river conditions, what the water's doing. Those fish move a lot. Day to day, those fish move.
What you shaking your head for?
Hell no, Parker.
922 said he just wants to go to Louisiana for the food.
That's the other half of it too,
Yeah.
But no, I got one spot that you can go there in the morning and you might get lucky and find one, but it's usually around 12:30, 1 o'clock till about 5:30, 6 o'clock. There's going to be one or two laid in that hole.
Yep.
But after that, you're done with it. It ain't going to hold nothing.
Yep. And I've got spots like that too. That it's the same thing. If you show up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, you're not going to get a thing. But you see about 10, 11, on through about 2 or 3, start burning them up.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
And
What's going on, brother?
That's got a lot to do with fishing the waters.
Yeah.
As long as you have, you know, that's what I tell everybody. I'm an old goat, you know. I've been fishing this stretch. I've been fishing this stretch river for over 50 years, and that's why I know where to go.
So wait a minute.
Yep.
You've been fishing that river longer than I've been alive.
Man,
I'm just doing the math here.
All right, Parker.
Me and Braden's days combined ain't enough to reach that. I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
You know, I'm only gonna be 39 on the 15th, so
I'll put somebody on hold.
Who?
Hey, look.
See, nobody in chat expected to show up to a roast, but here we are.
Hell, it's a roast for me.
Here we are.
It's always a roast for me on Sunday.
Because it's fun.
Why, yeah. But you know what, though?
You take it so well.
You see what this is?
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this.
Right. We can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this. And it doesn't matter if we on live or if we in the truck or if we on the riverbank or out in the yard. It doesn't matter.
Hey.
What's up, Don Johnson?
Be quiet, you.
where in the world is Danny going?
Before I sell you to Chad for the chicken tournament. Better be quiet.
That's what?
There ain't no telling with Danny.
Mr. Creel got a bird in his own.
Yeah. Not a bird.
Yep.
I was saying, if he don't start being quiet and behaving, I'm gonna sell him to Chad for their chicken tournament next weekend.
Expensive piece of bait there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Read that. Read that.
Oh.
That made the first cat
Jerry's
from
bringing out some of those wild stuff to go.
That dude ain't right, man. He ain't right.
What did you bit? Really?
And just to think about it, man, this whole group is going to be together in July in Mississippi.
Thank goodness I'm going to be on the boat fishing, and I ain't going to have time for all this, these hijinks that y'all do. I'm going to be too busy for all that.
Oh, man, this going to be a mess, ain't it?
Hey, just think, you're going to have 2 of them on the boat with you. That's a concern. Trust me, that's a concern. Look, Chris has a good point. How much would it cost to have chicken cracklings delivered to Indiana?
Well, they're not going to spoil, right?
They got addicted to those things.
They're not going to spoil, right?
No, they won't spoil.
They won't spoil.
I don't think so.
Just price of shipping.
They got places, I think, like down around Lafayette and Scott that'll ship that anyway, right? Like
Billy's Boudin and Best Stop.
Billy's, Best Stop, and probably Don's. They probably ship that.
Yeah.
There you go.
They'll ship all that. They'll ship that nationwide.
Yeah, I turned them on to the ones at Juno's, Marksville across from the casino. That's the one. Which Juno's is pretty legit. They're I'm not gonna put them against Best Stop, but still pretty good.
Oh Lord.
I'm a Billy's Boudin guy instead of Best Stop all the way.
I have history at Billy's. When I was going to trade school, we used to stop there every afternoon on the way back. So that's history for me. It's sentimental.
Gotcha.
Man,
there you go, Creo.
I am not above taking one of them rods and whacking somebody on the head with it. I'm not above that.
Durability test.
Well, hey,
if I got to, I'll whack Byron on the head with his own rod. No issues with that. None.
Hey, Mississippi don't know what's coming, do they?
No. There's.
I don't know, Pat. You might drop them 2 off and just go anchor in the middle of the river.
It might be worth it.
And that's like the partner I had in the boat today. He kept up with his stuff. He's like, "What? You didn't? It was in the open air." I said, "Yeah, but it ain't like I could get out of the boat and move." I mean, I couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah. See, Jerry's starting to go off in the weeds. He's getting there.
What?
Yeah.
I'm glad he's on you, not me.
Man.
Boy.
That's gonna be a dumpster fire.
It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. You know, I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure.
Nah, I'm just wanting food.
Just wait till you get back to the bank. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's all gonna be on you. Since everybody else is just gonna have fun while you're out there.
All I'm gonna do
Hey,
is
look,
I get back to the ramp to weigh in. When I get back to the ramp to weigh in, I'm just gonna call John and be like, "Come get him, come get him, just come get him. I'm going to the weigh-in by myself. Come get him."
It ain't that bad. Come on, man.
Oh boy.
Oh, Brian B come back hard.
I know, right? Wow. Coming here saying them mean and hurtful things. I tell you, I might get my feelings hurt. Probably not, but I'm just, if I had feelings, it might have hurt them, but I don't have feelings.
I was about to say that you got feelings.
No.
I don't.
Oh, God, no.
I do.
No, you don't.
You lie.
Wood, I can go off now.
Feeling.
I can go off.
All right, I gotta go check on my food. Y'all have a good rest of the show. Good hanging out with you. I'll check out.
Thanks for coming in, Jeremy.
Thanks for coming up.
What's that, Birdman?
Where are you headed to, Danny?
I'll go take a look at the boat ramp real quick, then I'm gonna head home.
He's going to see if it's usable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's usable. 2 lanes, brother.
Full send, Danny. Full send.
To hell with that. I used to have a little bitty old Sonoma pickup. It's kind of like an S10. And
Yeah.
I backed down this ramp with a John boat, and I had to be pulled out. It would not climb that hill. It was spinning on that green slime on the ramp.
I've done that with my truck. I'm done.
Just smash it.
You get that old green algae all over the ramp, and you can sit there and spin your tires all you want. You might as well coat them in butter.
Yep.
Goodness.
Man, look at the size of that rabbit. Boy, he'd be good fried up. You better run.
Danny was out. Danny, you was out to get him, wasn't you?
Oh, I got a slingshot in the back seat. I can pop him in the head.
That's what I'm talking about. That rabbit. You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, it looked like a small dog. Yeah, this is our little ramp we got. It's not the main ramp, but it's an easy one to get to, and there's no current on it. The main ramp is upstream from here, and man, I'll tell you what, you're fighting a boat to get it on the trailer on that thing because it's right on the main river. But that one there is on the backside of an island, so you get a little bit of break from the current, and it's easier to load and unload your boat. That's where Richard Cluck loads and unloads his boat at.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not a pretty good launch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But we got one that's real fancy. It's like 4 wide down there upstream, but they put it in the fastest bend of the river. And I watched an old boy with a pontoon boat fight that thing for 48 minutes before he finally got it on there.
Look, Danny, I ain't gonna lie. I can load a pontoon boat a lot quicker and easier than I can an 18-foot boat.
He couldn't. I mean, I felt bad for the guy, man. He would come in on it and try to come in on it straight. And as soon as the front touched the trailer, that current would push that ass into that boat around and get him all sideways on the trailer, and he'd have to back up and try again.
Nah.
And finally, there was an old man sitting up on the levee went down there. He said, "Son," he said, "back your trailer in crooked and point the ass of it downstream." and then run right up on there. And he did that, and man, the old man knew what he was talking about. He went out and told that young boy how to do it.
That's what I do. When I run the pontoon, I drop her off at an angle, and I don't have no issues. But my trailer set up different than a lot of folks too, because I've done some modifying on the inside of the tunes with some guides.
Yeah.
Where all I got to do is get in line with it, and it's going to automatically put it straight and put it on the runners. And makes it pretty easy to load. If you can get the front of the tune to that board, it's going to go straight. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Jeremy was all up in here, stomping around in here last week, or earlier this week. And he would come over here while I'm at work.
Richard said that's how that guy died last month. He was launching the main ramp. At the main ramp, current got the boat. Started to float away. Good Lord, man.
Man, I wouldn't have went in after it. I'd have made a phone call.
Yeah, they built that. I mean, it's a nice ramp, but they built that in some of the fastest current there is on that bend of that river.
Yeah.
Skipjack Cindy, thanks for coming in.
Yeah. But yeah, they
Hey, you know how many people dead out there in that cemetery? All of them.
205 Wild Action. Just PM me on or direct message me on Facebook, and then we'll see what we can do to get you, help you out.
We got 4 toes on our cemetery. What 3 will do?
Yep.
So you ready to hit the river again, Braden?
Braden.
Oh, if he ain't, I am.
You ready to hit the river again, boy?
Yep.
Do what, John?
I'd take that spot he had any day.
I asked Braden if he was ready to hit the water again.
He did. Yesterday got him.
How many bruises you got on your belly from that rod butt buried up in it? Yeah, you got some sore spots.
Yeah, that's for sure. He came in the room last night talking about his arm was hurting him and everything like that, saying that I'm sore.
I believe it.
He should have been.
Yeah, anybody would have been.
Oh yeah.
I've been in that same position in that spot.
Like Creo said, that current, everything you got to put into consideration, the depth of water, all that.
The depth of the water, you know, the fish.
Don't wear anybody out.
If I had to reel in half the fish he reeled in yesterday, my arms would be in traction today.
Right?
Strongman competition, huh?
You gotta get him one of those belts they use for saltwater fishing.
Yeah,
I got 2 of those.
Yeah.
Yep. I've got 2 of those. Never use them. A lot of times I wish I had.
Yeah. For sure.
It'll put a workout on you, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it from. I know John. You know, he's in pretty good shape, but he's gonna have to admit it because I do. You start getting that arthritis in them shoulders and stuff. Them fish, they put a little bit more hurting on you when you're older than they are when you're young like that. You don't recuperate as fast.
No, you go at it like a spring chicken and wake up the next morning feeling like an old rooster.
Yeah.
He did himself because he put one of them little pain patches on his arm because it was hurting so bad last night.
Yeah, I'm saying I wouldn't be able to move today.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I laid down and got comfortable, my legs went limp.
You ever notice that it rains all day while you're fishing, but when you head home, the sun comes out?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's how it happens, though.
Yep, the minute you pack up and the clouds roll away and open up and let the sun shine in.
Yep.
Every time.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, it was a pretty good weekend this weekend.
Yeah, it was. I had fun.
Oh yeah.
Look, small waters. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's been days I've been out there on there with them 40s and 50s doing that, like it was with Brayton. You needed more than ibuprofen.
Yep. That is for sure.
We went that hole one day and it was 7 fish. There was 9 fish and we ended up with 470 pounds. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, it's coming though. He's gonna get his chance.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
he'll get a chance.
Oh
Yeah.
Look, as long as I can get up and go and do it, it's gonna happen.
Yep. Got the wife in the background saying she wants her chance to catch a big fish.
Gotta go to get it. Yeah. I mean, we ended up, the biggest we got today was a 29.5. I mean, considering spawn, that ain't bad.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But man, let me tell you something. We run across them rock, huh, Drew? Man, look, you talk about mark some big fish.
Really?
Yeah. But get them to eat. That ain't gonna happen. Won't happen.
You have to fall right on their face to get a reaction bite.
I don't think that would work either. I've tried some crazy stuff in my day on a spawn, and that I ain't never had any luck.
Right.
But let me tell you though, once they come off that spawn, that bed, ooh, it's on.
They're gonna be hungry.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna smash that bait. They ain't gonna play around. They're gonna be smashing it.
That's for sure.
922 Percocet is the old man's best friend on those days. Yeah, buddy.
I found 2 things on the river bank this afternoon. One of them was pretty cool, and one of them is pretty heartbreaking. But back on Memorial Day, I went out there fishing, and I caught the Memorial Day catfish. I want to go out and catch one for all my fellow veterans. Well, that day, when I packed up to leave, I left my tripod laying on the rocks. And I came back this past week, and it was 15 feet underwater. I said, well, that's gone. I went and bought a new tripod. Well, that spot I walked back down to today, I walked up on them rocks, and lo and behold, that tripod wasn't laying on them rocks after the water went back down. Still there. Didn't wash away. Now, I sit up and got that tripod up, and man, I smelled something. It was just the god-awfulest stank you ever smelled in your life. There was a pile of logs there, real close to that tripod. And you know me, I'm a curious type person. If I smell something stank, I'm going to go look. I flipped these logs over, and laying underneath them logs was about a 70 to 80 pound blue cat laying there dead. I guess he got up in them rocks that were spawning or whatever, and the river, when it came up, it flooded and piled all them logs on top of him. He couldn't get out of there, and when the water went down, it killed him. But I thought, man, what a shame. I said, man, I wish I would have checked that last week because that water level was about right where he was at. I would love to found him with his back sticking out of the water and been able to set him free, but he didn't make it. And you talking about a waste. That was a huge catfish. But the only thing I can figure is them logs floated up in there and piled up in that on that little cutback where he was underneath them rocks, sitting on them eggs. And whenever the water went down, he couldn't get out of there.
Dang.
Yes, indeed.
I got pictures of it, but you don't want to see it. Trust me. Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. But yeah, like I said, we're about to close this out, Lance. But I'm gonna say it one more time. We do not support friggin' Pele.
No, they suck.
And like I said, everybody's spreading bullshit on the Facebook and all of this and that. I'm here to tell you, all you guys know me. We do not support Pele.
Not at all.
If I sell product to somebody, I don't know where they're fishing.
Exactly.
Bottom line.
You know, I just completely ignore all that crap because all it is somebody with a disgruntled chip on their shoulder that's trying to throw a bad name on something. And it ain't even worth responding to, man. I don't even pay no attention to it.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I choose not to respond, Danny, because I'm old school and I'm the type of guy that doesn't mind getting in the truck.
That's what I'm saying, man. I wouldn't even worry about it on social media. Now, if I see him on the street, you can punch him in the mouth.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
that's how I grew up. I ain't gonna fight about it on the social media. But if I see you on the street, I'm gonna bust your nose.
That's it. We're gonna get it straight. You know. We're
like
gonna
Brian
get it
said,
straight.
haters gonna hate. Exactly.
Yep. Brian B. Haters are gonna hate.
That's right. And the last thing. Like I said earlier, if any of y'all within the chat that's watching us live right now thinks that I'm a con artist, y'all get in touch with any of these guys that's affiliated with River Cat Tackle.
You are a con artist. You tricked me into taking 3 free rides. Sneaky old bastard.
Look, I'm out here trying to get rich, Danny.
I know it, man.
Man, I wish I could get rich because I sure love to quit work.
Sure it will if you do.
You need to quit cussing on here. That's that 4-letter word. Man, I wasn't even thinking about work. I got work tomorrow. You gonna say that dirty word?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming in this evening.
Yep. Thanks for coming, Brandon, James, Danny.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming in. Hanging out, shooting the bull.
Yes, sir. We'll
see y'all later on, brothers.
We'll see you guys next week.